result all the more frustrating given that Chelsea seem to have a real off night tonight and almost perhaps not there for the taking, but we could have got something a bit more from it? Does it make it a bit more frustrating for you?
If it's okay, I just want to mention very briefly about Dermot Drummy. If that's okay, then I'll answer that question. Very, very sad news about Dermot that came through the other day. Someone I work with here in my role as under-18 coach and reserve team coach. He assisted me with the youth team here. We sat very close to each other in the office for a good amount of years, and absolutely devastating news. Someone that I knew very well, and I know the club are all very sad about it. It's strange, really, that it was a couple of days later I coming back here. I'm glad I was here for the lovely applause that he got, and looking up at the screen and seeing some of the memories. He was a fantastic guy, he was a very good coach, and at 56 to lose someone like that is very, very sad. Going on to the next point, we did okay tonight. I think we did frustrate Chelsea the way we set up. I know they've been playing 3-5-2 in some games, but when they play those wingers tucked in off the line, it's so important that you do defend very solidly through the middle, because those wingers that play inside can be very difficult to pin down. So I think we dealt with that pretty well, and if we were going to allow anything, it was going to go wide, and they were going to put crosses in, which they did a lot. And many corners resulted from us defending crosses. Most disappointing for me is the nature of the goal. Yeah, it was a deflection, but we weren't ready. They played a quick one. Look back at the video, I saw it at the time. There were players that had their backs turned, they weren't in the right position. And I suppose that's what they do. A team like that, they wear you down, they fatigue you, and then in a moment where the ball's gone out, they think, I'm going to get a little rest. They play that quick one. Slight bit of fortune, of course, but once that shot was hit, it's come off of Boney's head and then into an area it's very difficult to defend against. What I was pleased about at that point was our players didn't fold. They continued to do their jobs defensively. And at 1-0, you're always in the game. And I felt in the last maybe 8 or 9 minutes, we begin to get back into it. They became a little bit edgy. We never created anything really clear-cut, but the players had the belief that they were going to maybe create something, whether it be a shot from distance or something from a set play. So, disappointing for us because we're so desperate for the points at the moment, and on another night, maybe with a little bit more quality in the final third, we might have got something.
I think is that 9 games that you've not scored in now in the Premier League? That's got to be a concern for you.
Yeah, it's been a concern a while that we're not creating many chances and we're not scoring many goals. We've scored 7 goals in 14 games, and that's going to make things very, very tough. I think you can see that the players are trying, that they're organised. It's always going to be difficult coming here and creating a lot, but in other games against arguably lesser opposition, we're not actually creating that much either.
Was Renato Sanches injured?
No, he wasn't injured. No, he had a poor half, didn't he? He had a poor half. I feel for him because he's a very talented player, and I don't think in any of the games that he's played this year he showed the kind of talent that he has. It goes without saying, if you move from Benfica to Bayern Munich and you win a European Championship with Portugal and you play in games in the latter stages of the competition, you're a very good player. But he's a player that's struggling for confidence, he's struggling for form. We believe we're the right environment for him to try and get him out of that. I'm behind him, the technical staff are behind him, his teammates are behind him, and we hope that he's going to make the right steps that are needed. Okay?
Yep. What are those steps, Paul? How can you get him out of this?
Well, I think he's got to start with the basics, of getting the simple things right. At the moment I've seen games where he's trying very, very difficult things. But today you saw him, he misplaced a lot of simple passes. So, his confidence is very low. He wants it badly. I mean, every day, Monday to Friday, he's working, and it's just not happening for him in games at the moment.
Okay, folks, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. luck. Good luck.